South Bronx opening day.
A lot of kids could cut school today. Here to preview the second opening day of the MLB season is Jessica Mendoza. All right, Jessica, how are you?
It's like a national holiday. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm out here in Seattle and people are just screaming on the streets. It's exciting. It's opening day. Come on.
It is exciting, and the Red Sox are looking to be back-to-back World Series champions, but at the same time, Vegas has the Yankees as World Series favorites. Which way do you think? Which way is this right? Does Vegas have it right?
Oh, just because of the guys you're sitting next to, I'm going all Red Sox. and the reason is, and I believe this every year, you are the best team in the entire league when you win the year before. And until the season gets going and until you really see what this team is made of, unless the team has blown up and you lose a lot of dudes. But when you look at the Red Sox, I mean, who did they lose? They lost Craig Kimbrell, they lost Joe Kelly, Drew Pomeranz, that's it, right? Ian Kinsler, who they had for a little bit, but I mean, they're big dogs, they're main players, and you know that Dave Dombrowski is going to go out and get some more bullpen arms, which I see as the only weakness. They are the best team in baseball. It's opening day, you can say that.
Jessica, the last couple of years, the Yankees have flirted with it, came closer the year before last, of course. But I think what Vegas is looking at, the Yankees picked up some athletic defenders up the middle. Voit, I think people believe, is the real deal, a real bat. Giancarlo Stanton, first year in the Bronx, sometimes an adjustment period. Paxton, they picked up some starting pitching. So the Yankees, who are close, seem on paper to have gotten better, and they didn't have that far to go.
Yeah, and honestly, they have the best bullpen in all of baseball. And they have for some time, but they added, I think the biggest guy that they got is Adam Ottavino. And I'm a huge believer in James Paxton and a lot of the guys that you mentioned, but Adam Ottavino, I mean, he's a guy that was out west with the Rockies. No one really knows what this guy can do, but it's the fact that he comes in with this 6 slider that is adding to a bullpen that I already felt like was the best last year in baseball. And now you got Chapman, you got Chad Green, Dylan Betances when he's healthy. You have so many guys in Ottavino, Zach Britton, to where I don't think the pressure on the starting pitching is going to be as strong. So much talk of Luis Severino not being healthy to start the season. I don't think it's going to matter as much, yes, because they got Paxton, but their starting pitchers only need to go 4 or 5 innings because of all the dudes they have in the back end.
I can understand that, and that's why you just made a good case to go with the Yankees, which is why I'm not going to take you picking the Red Sox too seriously, Jessica. Here's my question to you, though. I'm kind of wondering, we're talking about the Yankees, because it's Max and myself, native New Yorkers. Boston can't be ignored because they're the reigning champions. But there was a champion from 2 seasons ago who, by the way, won 103 games last year in the Houston Astros. How come we're not talking enough about them, especially since Altuve is expected to be healthy, obviously, now, and we know what he's going to do, and we know what they have as a team. Why are we not talking about the Houston Astros?
Send them back to the NL, please. Send them back to the National League.
I think if you look at the Astros, yes. I mean, that's what's crazy right now in the American League. And honestly, we're not even talking about the NL East, which I feel like is the best division in baseball right now. But the Astros are a team, they were unmatched. Like, I felt like the Red Sox outmatched them flat out. They could not compete on the same level with the Red Sox. Are they a great team? Yes. Did they win 100 games? Yes. Are they the 3rd best team in baseball? Yes. They're really good, but they are not better to me than the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox.
Jessica, let me transition to the National League East because I'm still trying to understand why you think that's the best division, because it's going to be so competitive, because I certainly don't think the best teams on the National League East, but I'm also thinking about Bryce Harper and the contract that he signed, all right, the $330 million he's with the Phillies. I want to know what you think about that, particularly since recently he was voted the most overrated player, which I think is kind of cruel, by the way, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that. Bryce Harper, the National League East. Talk to me about that for a second.
Okay, they have the best division because they have 4 solid teams. And sorry, Marlins, but when you look at, the Phillies got a whole lot better, not just with Bryce Harper, but they added so many dudes. JT Realmuto is someone that to really watch. Andrew McCutcheon, I mean, there's so many players on that team that's just going to make them better. I feel like the best team in the division is still the Nationals. I think them without Bryce Harper is going to be an even better team. They have the best pitching. It's exciting to see the Mets. I mean, they went out and got a ton more dudes. I love Edwin Diaz in the back back of the bullpen, but let's not forget all their arms and the pitching that they have. And to me, this is a division that is extremely strong because of the 4 teams that they have. That to me, it's better than any other division in baseball.
Jessica, certainly not overrated, and maybe the best player of all time who actually signed the biggest deal this offseason but didn't switch teams, Mike Trout. But I am of the mind that baseball is suffering because he's stuck in Anaheim, a place where, frankly, baseball fans don't care much about. If he were with the Dodgers, certainly the Yankees or Red Sox, some team like that, baseball would be more popular. Like, he doesn't even have the highest selling jersey, but he may be the best player ever in his prime who just signed for $400-something million. Your thoughts on Mike Trout staying for the rest of his career, maybe, with the Angels?
Max, I'm right there with you. I mean, honestly, I'm a SoCal girl, okay? I've got Angel fans left, right, all over, right? So I get that I'm from a place where they are extremely excited that he's staying there. Even me, coming from Southern California, I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm a fan of Mike Trout. I want to see him in the biggest markets. I'm with you. I want to see him in the postseason. I want to see him up against the best players on the biggest stage every single year. Now, will the Angels make the postseason in the next 5-6 years? Yeah, maybe here and there, but they're not going to compete on the same stage. And honestly, 162 games. Again, I live in Southern California. We don't see Mike Trout enough. Even being in that market, I see the Dodgers more. I see their players more. I want to see him. He is, hands down, the best player in the game. He has been. He will continue to be. I want him on the biggest team, biggest stage, because it's going to help the sport, Max. Like, that's what I want, and I'm right there with you.
All right, Jessica, it is, as you said, a national holiday. It's opening day. Thanks so much for bringing us into the season, Jessica. Appreciate it.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, coming up. Why does Max Kellerman think that Eli Manning is shortchanging Odell Beckham by calling him the best athlete he's ever played with? He'll tell you. And Kobe Bryant weighs in on the GOAT debate, and it isn't Michael Jordan. The guys will tell you if they agree later in the show.